Hey guys, it's your girl Malibu Crew Welcome. If you've never been to my channel before, hey, what's up? If you've been here before, let's do Malibu Crew. As I see by the title today, I'm gonna talk about something that has happened to me. The reason why I'm doing this video is simply to remind my beautiful people, whether you are a female, a male, anybody in this world, that just because you have history with somebody does not mean you need to stay with them, does not mean you need to suffer, does not mean you need to stay with somebody just because you've known them basically all your life. Okay, I am not telling the story time to bash my ex or anything like that. Honestly, I have been forgiven, so like there's no really no bad blood, but obviously we don't communicate, we don't talk, because it's for the better, because I love my new man. But if you like, comment, subscribe, please take the advice that I'm giving y'all, because I've been through it. Okay, through it. So we're gonna call my ex Aaron. Okay, so back in 2016, yes, me and Aaron first met in 2016. We completely cut ties in 2023, y'all. Do the math, okay? So it was in September. My bro at the time, we gonna call my bro Michael. Me and Michael, we were like this, okay? Me and Michael, we moved on, and I was telling Michael like, yo, put me on with somebody at your school, right? So Michael tagged my Facebook on Aaron's picture, and Aaron's like, who is this girl? Like, why is he tagging this girl on my profile, right? So then that's kind of how me and Aaron started talking. I kid you not, me and Aaron was talking for like 5 to 6 days straight, and we ended up starting dating on the 27th because his birthday is the 27th of a month, right? So he wanted our date to be the 27th. He straight up texted me on Messenger, was like, so we've been talking for a little bit, so you want to be my girlfriend or what? And I was just like, what? Like, is that how you supposed to ask a girl to be your girlfriend? Like, what? But I was like, okay, because, you know, the 5 days we've been talking on the phone every day, it was cool. So we had our first date. Our first date was to the movies, and you could tell the dynamic of us. Like, I was the outgoing girl, and he was definitely, well, that's somebody was looking at me, definitely like the shy guy. So we definitely was the opposite of each other. And around this time, this is when me and Aaron are really getting to know each other. We're living with each other every day. I literally was telling my mom, like, me and Aaron, we going to the library, we hanging out. Like, we literally was hanging out every day. I lost my V card to Aaron. Aaron lost his V card to me. So just know that we are connected together because we are each other's first everything, and y'all are gonna realize that when I continue the story. So the first year of us being together was perfect. You know, that's the honeymoon stage. We definitely was together every day. We was going on dates. Everything was fun. It was young love, like literally puppy love. Like, I literally thought I was gonna marry this boy. Then 2017 came, and that's when I was going through a personal problem with my family. A lot of family drama was happening, and he was dealing with school. And it was a conversation we had. I remember we was on the bus, we was heading back from somewhere, and like, I was expressing myself to him about how I feel about a certain someone in my family, and he basically told me I have no reason to complain. So I took that as, no way, you can't support me, it's done, it's over. And at that time, I was young and lit, so you already know I was ready to pop it. Mind you, I already had another man ready. Okay, like, because at that time, a lot of people wanted me, a lot of people was into me, you feel me? So yeah, so right now here we go. So we broke up. The last thing he said to me was, I'm gonna get you back no matter what. Like, I'm gonna work on myself and get you back, right? So that's what he said to me. I didn't believe him. That's when I come to find out my friend, like I told you, Michael, was telling me like, yo, Aaron's not coming to school no more. I think y'all break up really da-da-da. Mind y'all, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even that. Aaron didn't want to go to school because he had his own problems with the school he was at. So our breakup probably kind of did something to him, but no. The thing about me and Aaron though, that nobody knew, we always kept in contact. Like, even though we broke up, we would hit each other from time to time. Like, I knew when he moved to a different state, I knew his moves, right? So back in 2018, my friend, my Jessie girl, her man worked at the same job as him. Mind you, Aaron didn't tell me that he was back in Boston. He didn't tell me that he was back in my city. So when my friend was like, oh, my man worked with your ex, I was like, why didn't he tell me he was back in Boston? Like, I always felt entitled to him because, like I said, he was my first everything, right? So that's when I hit him up on my sister. I'm like, oh, you're mad, babe. Like, you didn't tell me you was in Boston. And he's like, why would I tell you I'm in Boston if, you know, I wasn't planning on telling you about I was in Boston, yada yada, right? And I'm like, okay, da da da. So yeah, but me and Aaron, we didn't start getting back like each other's faces. I say like 2019, and then that's when I got into college. So like, haven't seen him. We didn't ever hung out, none of that, right? But I knew he worked at where he worked at. 2019 comes, and me and him are still in contact. So it basically was my birthday. He wished me a happy birthday, and that's something that he did every year. Like, we always wish each other happy birthday. We always send each other gifts on our birthdays, whether it was money or whatever. And he pulled up to my school. My school was kind of far from where he lived, so he pulled up to my school. In my head, I'm thinking like, yo, this man pulled up to my school. He took me out to eat, and like, we did the do. Like, this is my man. Like, you feel me? Mind y'all, like I said, first of everything, and let me continue telling y'all before I even go more. First dude I lost my V-card to, first dude to bring to my mom, and my mom loved him. First dude to bring on a family trip. Like, when I tell you this dude was my first everything, that's why I was so stuck on him. Because he literally was my first everything, y'all. Okay? So, right, back to 2019. He was coming up to my college multiple times, like, and I just felt like we was growing better together and shit like that. Where in my head, I literally was like, well, if we're gonna do all this, we might as well get back together because we can't leave each other alone. And that's when he told me he wasn't ready for a relationship, and I felt played. And shout out to my two roommates because I was screaming, punching the wall, just going ballistic because I was just like, dude, what do you mean? Like, it's me. Like, we have such a great bond. We vibe so good together. You're comfortable around me, I'm comfortable around you. Why can't we get back together? Like, what? I was so distraught. So distraught. I was so angry. I was so mad. I was like, you know what, whatever. So then me and him stopped talking. Coming around to 2020, right? Alright, y'all, it was getting dark and my father needed my help, so we had to stop the video, but I'm gonna continue. So where was that? So basically in 2020, me and him reconnected. He took pictures for me, and we went to a hotel after that, and you know what got down, right? Still in my head, I'm still thinking like, you know, we're gonna be together. Like, this man can't leave me alone. This is when he confessed to me that the reason why he was basically with me was because of our history. He hated being alone. He was comfortable with me and the companionship. That's all he was looking for, was companionship. He didn't want to be in a relationship. And that kind of hurt my heart because I'm like, you know, right? So then we stopped talking again. Like, after that, I was like, you know what, whatever, fuck you. 2020 in February. Y'all, I'm missing nails, so not too much. 2020 in February, I was talking to this boy. And that's when me and Aaron was talking again. And he was telling me, like, I can't stop thinking about you. And I straight up told him, basically I was telling him, like, if you want me, come get me. Like, you want me, come get me. Because that's going to show me that you want me, okay? Not even 4 or 5 hours, there's a knock at my sister's door. Who there? Aaron. Like, and the thing about it was, I knew he was gonna come. If it wasn't gonna be that day, if it wasn't gonna be that day, I knew he was gonna come. He comes. I hear my mom say, "What are you doing here?" I open the door. I smile. I say, "Get in here." Like, obviously we need to talk and stuff like that. And we had a conversation, and he basically was like, "Jade, I want to be with you." And I took him back, right? I only gave him an answer because I texted the dude I was talking to, because I should have told him. I was like, my ex came over and we spoke. And honestly, I would have never go back to my ex if the dude I was talking to at the time should have told me, like, well, fuck him, I want you to do it. But he didn't do that. So I was like, okay, he kind of left me on red, which is understandable. Like, sure, you just told me your ex came to your house to talk to you. Like, obviously that was giving him, like, y'all must have been talking before. So yeah, got together with him. Everything was cool, calm, collected. I was always at his crib because he had shared an apartment with his friends. At that time, you know, I'm older. I'm 20. He's his age. And I'm trying to explain to him, like, I'm older now, so romance is different for me, you know. And for me, I was still stuck on our high school love. Like, I kind of wanted him to treat me how I was treated in high school. And then that's when I came to learn you can't be stuck on the standards that somebody gave you, because if you expect a person out of a person, like, when I was dating, when I wasn't with Aaron, I was expecting every dude to be like Aaron, and when they wasn't like him, I was like, you know, I tell you, but that's how you fuck up in the dating world, because it's like not everybody's gonna be like him. And you see how our relationship ended. You're not meant to be somebody like Aaron, right? So worst day of my life, July 2021. We went to my friend's annual cookout. If you're new here, me and my friends, we have an annual cookout every July. But if you've been here, you probably Malibu, you already know. So everything was fine, cool, calm, collected. Like, you know, we had a great weekend. My phone was cracked at the time, so I was on his phone while he was playing the video game. Everything was cool. At this time, I'm texting my bestie girl because she's telling me all this dude that she's talking to. Prior to that, a week before I came to his house and we went out together, he didn't talk to me for like 2 days. He was the type of dude where if he's overthinking about stuff, he go ghost. And I will always say this to my defense, I didn't know you could pin messages on my messages because I never did that before. So when I was trying to send myself something, I couldn't find my name. I'm like, yo, where's my name? And then I see that he was texting this girl that he used to talk to before we got back together. She sent him a video and he hearted it. And I'm just like, how are you responding to her? But when I was trying to talk to you, you wasn't responding to me. So then a gut told me, go through his phone. I went through the messages. Y'all, we was together from February to July. Why? And you got another girl calling you baby. Why are you telling her, oh, how you gonna leave without giving me a hug? What? Y'all, when I tell you, this was my proudest moment of myself, because when I crash out, I crash out. And at that moment, because all his roommates were there, I was just like, I can't do it, dog. I can't do it. I can't break his shit. I just can't. So I screenshot all the pictures because I was like, I want my proof, because I'm breaking up with this nigga tonight. So what happened was, I got my pictures, and the thing about it, we know each other so well. So he knows something's wrong with me, because he keeps turning around. He's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And then I said to him, I was like, I'm gonna go home. Mind you, it was like 10 something. He's like, why are you going home right now? I'm like, I got packages to drop off in the morning. Like, I'm really trying to, like, because this is when my business was flowing. He's like, okay, cool. Y'all don't understand how much anger was inside of me that I didn't punch this man in his face, y'all. Okay? So, mind you, he never walks me down to get an Uber. Whenever I had to get an Uber, get into an Uber, he would never walk me downstairs. He knew something was up. Because he came downstairs, we're sitting on the steps. This is the time the Uber's taking forever. And he's like, you know I love you, right? Like, I really love you. And I'm like, that put the icing on the cake, because I'm like, you know I know something. You know I know something. Once I got in an Uber, I called my bestie girl and I was busting out crying. Busting out crying. Because I'm just like, what? So now, before I even get to my sister's house, I'm collecting all the evidence I can, right? So I'm texting my friend, because like I told y'all earlier, her man worked at the same job as him. He's basically telling my friend, like, yeah, like, this girl's mad flirty. I don't think nobody knew that he was in a relationship besides me and this other dude that he was friends with. So I'm like, so nobody knows you're in a relationship, so that's why this girl's doing what she's doing. Now, if I could go back and apologize to her, I would, because she didn't even know. And the thing about it is, I DM'd this girl and I blocked her, because I was just like, you know what? You like to flirt with people's men. You mad friendly girl, bye. I got to my sister's house, banged on that door. I said, crying. They're like, what's going on? I sent him the screenshots. I told him it's over, blocked him on everything. Mind you, like I said, him and my mom are like this. So he got my mom's number. He's calling my mom. He's like, let me talk to Jada. Let me talk to her. Da, da, da. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I really don't want to talk to you. And I told my bestie girl to text him and tell him to run me back my $60 because I got him a record player. Run back my $60. Like, and so that was the most saddest day of my life. I have never experienced a heartbreak like that. The next day was worse. It didn't hit me until I realized what happened. I went into my niece's room. I was banging on the wall, kicking the wall, everything. Like, when I crashed out real bad, and it was so sad. I had to do that for my niece and nephew, but they're so cute. They all gave me like they gave me cards. I said, auntie, hope we feel better. Da, da, da. They're so cute. So yeah, so then me and him ended up having a conversation, and right here, this is what I should have known, that when he didn't take accountability. Ladies, when a man don't take accountability for when they know they're wrong, that's when you should end shit. That's when you should end shit, right? Because he felt like I was in the wrong for going through his phone. And that was his argument, like, you shouldn't run through my phone. You should, instead of leaving, you should have talked to me. And I'm explaining to him, like, if I would have talked to you, I would have been in jail. I would have knocked you the fuck out. Like, what are you not understanding? What are you not understanding? That's why I did it. Like, you feel me? That's why I did it. So basically, long story short with that, I kind of already was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, you're not understanding where I'm coming from. That's cool. My 21st birthday comes along. He sends me the $60 as a birthday gift. Trying to be funny. But prior to that, I did hit him up because I did miss him. Like, he was my best friend. Like, I literally would tell people, like, he's like my best friend. He's that one dude that I can consult to about everything because he knew everything about me. But no relationship, right? No relationship. I would say me and him, we did get back together. Well, we wasn't together. He would come over to my house and we would just lay up. Like, he kind of was just like my person. But I knew he didn't want to be in a relationship. So, like, we used to just link up and lay up and go out to eat. Like, we will do relationship shit but not be relationship. Like, it wouldn't make sense to me at all. So, like, the whole 2022, we're, like, trying to figure out, like, if we're going to be together or not. Like, it was like, it was a headache. And then we ended up actually being together. And then what caused us to really break up was, for like the 100 billion time, was I just felt like, for me, you know me for so long, the way he gave me my Christmas gift, it's the principle, you know, because I took the time to wrap his gift, show a lot of love. At that time, I was making soaps, and he just handed me my gift. No bag, no nothing. Mind you, I already knew he said he didn't want to celebrate Christmas. I get that, but like, still, like, you know me, like, come on. So it was that. Also, I was kind of like losing my feelings for him. Like, I was losing my feelings for him, and I told him I wanted to be celibate because we was doing it a lot. And you know, when you do it a lot, like, you get bored. And I was getting bored. I was just like, okay, this is this is the foundation of relationship. Like, that's what it was given. Like, this is the foundation of our relationship. This is what's keeping us together. I was getting bored. Come around the beginning of the year, we literally broke up the day before his birthday. And I just knew it was time. It was like, okay, Dana, like, get it together, girl, because just breaking up and making up. And shout out to my best friend and my mama, because they were the ones that were really sticking through with me and him. Like, and I just want to tell y'all, like, again, just because you have history with somebody don't mean y'all need to be together. If it's not working out, it's because the universe and God does not want y'all together. And I kind of had to realize that. So, boom, me and him started communicating again in 2023 in March. But I wanted a friendship. That's all I wanted, because he, like I said, he was the person that I would go to about everything. He was that one dude, like that one guy friend I go to about everything. And he was the friendship. So me, it was a friendship. For him, I don't know what it was for. Maybe the companionship. I would say in September of 2023 was when our story ended. Because at that time, I was talking to a lot of dudes. And with him, I felt like I could be open with him. So I should have told him, I was like, if you want to be together and you want to work on us, let me know, because I'll drop all my hoes for you. He took that as, oh, I'm like your last option. You only fuck with me when your hoes are not there for you. I don't appreciate that. Now, I think he got the message wrong, because he was already upset about the situation. So I think my words kind of like fucked him up a little bit, because I'm like, no. Like, I literally told you I would drop my hoes for you. How did you get that from, oh, you only want me when your hoes are not satisfying you? No. Like, so I think that's what I needed. Because every time we did break up, we broke up because of me. I would end it. This was the first time he technically ended, like, us talking. And that's what I needed. That's what I needed. And ever since then, I've been good. Like, that was the closure I needed for him to be like, you know what, I'm off you. And that's what made me really sit down and be like, the reason why I kept going back to this man, because of our history, because of how he used to treat me, wine and dine me, roses and everything. But it's not working, because we're just not meant to be no more. We are both in two different paths. And this is why I'm telling this story, because I'm telling y'all, like, just because you have history with somebody does not mean y'all need to be together. Does not mean y'all gotta try to make it work. If it don't work, that means it's not meant to work. Leave it alone, because y'all hurting each other in the end. Now, do I hate him? No. Am I in love with him? No. But there's no bad blood, you feel me? Like, we were young, we grew up together, shit. Like, we were on and off for 8 years. Imagine being with somebody for 8 years on and off. Like, y'all are growing up together. Y'all was each other's first of everything. But that don't matter, because you could be with somebody for 8 years and not love them, and meet somebody in 9 months and love the fuck out of them. Like, love is crazy. And I just want to tell y'all, don't stick around just because you're comfortable with this person. Don't stick around because you know this person, because there's somebody out there for you that will treat you better. Don't stick around just because they put you at a high standard. And that was another thing too. He put a high standard where I felt like every dude had to wine and dine me, every dude gotta buy me flowers, every dude gotta, but no, because even though he put me at a high standard when it came to shit, he still treated me like shit. Like, he didn't think my feelings were valid. He wasn't listening to what I had to say. He felt like everything I said was wrong. I was emotional, this, that, and the fourth. Imagine somebody that you care and love about tell you that they don't care about something that you love about. Like, you feel me? And a man will show you. I can't even say man. Anybody will show you first time that they don't give a fuck about you. Don't let them show you twice or 3 times, okay? So, yeah. So I just wanted to give y'all a quick story time about how I finally left this 8-year on and off relationship, and giving y'all advice on, like I said, history does not matter. Leave that person alone. Grow and heal, and your love mate will come. Because the reason why you probably in a relationship is because you're still stuck on what that person used to give you. Don't. Because just because they gave you good shit, think about how they treated you mentally, physically, and verbally. It's your girl Malibu. I love you guys so much. And if y'all have any questions, want to DM me on your advice, or need me to vent, hit me up on my Instagram, on my social medias down below. I love you guys so much, and see you in my next video. Bye.
Take you farther than Mexico. Yeah. You still got niggas hard pressed to you though. I know you, shorty.